And I believe we are live. Hello, ladies. How are you today?
We're good, thank you. That's so exciting.
Oh, I'm so excited to be with you as well. So, everyone, this is the lovely Hannah and the beautiful
Hi.
Anastasia from Innovation Beauty Lab.
Hi.
Thank you for having us. It's amazing. It's so pleasure to be here.
Oh, so happy. It's going to be such a great live today because we are talking about the buzzword on everyone's lips for the last year, and that's BioPeels. Some innovative stuff that we're talking about today. But before we get going and talking about the nitty-gritty and the science behind everything, Hannah and Anastasia, tell us
Yeah.
about yourselves and also about Innovation Beauty Lab.
Thank you. My name is Anastasia. I've been passionate and I've been in this field for 18 years. And last I graduated with health and science diploma and moving myself up to beauty therapy, diploma beauty therapy, and I've been have experience over 17 years and over 18 years in this field. Well, so just um, I have been working for distributors, and all my passion has always been in innovative technology, innovative skincare, and distributing this cut aging products to the country. Just yeah, it makes me feel so happy, and that's me. Got
Yeah, you're so gorgeous. And you got such a gorgeous accent. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally Russian, but I raised in New Zealand, and I moved here into Australia like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow. So you're a woman of the world. Well traveled. I love it. And Hannah, tell us about yourself.
Hi. So I have been in the industry for 17 years. I have a diploma in beauty therapy and also advanced diploma as well. So I now have the official title of dermal therapist, which is very exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank
17
you.
years. I was gonna,
17 years.
how
Yes.
are
I
you?
started when I was straight
12.
out of high school. So 17, 18. But I've always worked in beauty salons and clinics. So even from the ripe old age of 15, I was spray tanning and working a front desk on a Saturday and a Thursday night. So yeah, which is awesome. I also went and studied biochemistry. So I have a biochemistry degree,
Impressive.
which I actually never used, but hey, it's led me to clinical education. So, yeah, I've been a clinical educator for 5 years, and I'm a mum of two. So I've got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I've just opened my own studio as well. So Hygge Skin and
Oh,
Body,
busy lady.
busy, yes, Hygge Skin and Body launched in September. So, yeah, really excited
Congratulations.
about that too.
Yeah, well, now you're working with Innovation Beauty Lab, and wow, are they just mind-blowing. I've had some really cool discussions with Anastasia and her team, and I tell you what, I'm blown away by the technology and the science behind what you guys do. And of course, I mean, you do have several things,
Mm,
but one of the ones that we're talking about today is really the next sort of generation of peels, if you will, but also skin rejuvenation because it really is a total rejuvenation system.
yeah.
And of course, we're talking about biopeels. Why is everyone so crazily obsessed with this technology and this term?
Uh, I guess we call them BioVita because they really unique, a unique formulation and biocompatible ingredients in it. That's probably why.
Right.
Um,
Because I'm telling you, it is a trend on everyone's lips. So, first of all, let's start by saying, okay, so we've got traditional peels
yeah.
and then we've got bio peels. What is the difference?
Okay, but biovitalizing, biostimulation, I call them new generation chemical pills. With innovative technology, of course. They're designed to regenerate the skin by promoting the natural process of cell regeneration and collagen production, unlike traditional chemical pills, where they're exfoliating outer layers
Right.
of the skin. Biopills aim to stimulate deeper layers of the skin to enhance overall health and appearance without interrupting the barrier. That's what most important because yeah, we all know how important our microbiome, and that's what probably is its main purpose. It doesn't interrupt the barrier.
That's very interesting. And you say bio-revitalizing. You don't
Fertilizing.
even get BioPeel anymore.
Yeah, BioPeel, but it's kind of like short. Biovitalization is kind of short, like BioPeels. We call them.
Yeah, yeah, but you can get the idea that it's a little bit of a different
Yeah,
because your peels are going to slough off your dead skin, brighten, lighten,
yeah,
help penetration of actives and things like that. But this goes into a cellular
yeah.
level and it starts stimulating. Hannah, from your perspective, what's the buzz about and why is it so different?
I think they're different because, like Anastasia said, they're gentler. They are aimed to keep your skin barrier intact. So you are able to use them on those clients that are probably a little bit more sensitive to pills because they're using lower grade acids. Instead of using a higher formulation. So I think, yeah, you're getting all those added benefits of the amino acids, the hyaluronic acid, the peptides, all in that one product, I guess, which
Yeah.
is really exciting.
So it's a combination. So it's not just you'd normally go into a clinic or a salon and you'd have like a lactic peel
Yeah,
or,
Mandelic.
but this is a more complex in terms of ingredients. So, in terms of the uniqueness of this, like tell us about the formulation. What are the ingredients? Why is there so much goodness packed into the peels?
I guess like I was saying before, they use lower acids, so they're using a combination, and then everything that's packed into it. So your hyaluronic acids, your peptides, your amino acids, which we know that are great for stimulating your collagen and elastin and things like that. So yeah, I guess you're getting a more impactful treatment rather than just a traditional peel. That makes sense.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Anastasia?
Yeah, all our pills are pretty much based on hyaluronic acid. So, and as we know, hyaluronic acids, it's enhanced hydration and stimulates collagen synthesis. So, and from another, we got peptides as well, which is stimulates to produce collagen production, and vitamins works like antioxidants. For example, our ZK pill has 3 types of hyaluronic acid plus amino acid, plus peptides, growth factor, and even probiotics as well.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so it's full. It works like skin supplements for the skin. It just really hydrate, really nourishing skin without causing any damage to the surface. But yeah, so that's yeah, everybody should try.
Yeah, of course. The thing that I think is ingenious about this is the delivery method. You're using, low dose, AHAs or acids
Yeah,
to then take the peptides, take your, pre-post biotics, and then pull them down
Yeah.
into the skin and pull the hyaluronic acid down into the deeper layers of the skin as a delivery vehicle rather than just an exfoliation vehicle. Isn't
Yeah,
that incredible?
it's incredible.
I feel
absolutely.
like I feel like, tell us a little bit more about, the types of peptides used, because then we start to understand what the benefits of the skin could be, what we could see.
So they're mainly using your anti-aging peptides, so your hexatetra 8, which
Yes.
is a Botox-like, so it's going to really strengthen. It's going to help with collagen and elastin, fine lines and wrinkles, tightening and toning the skin. What else have we got in there? It's got the snake-like one as well.
Oh, yes.
Anastasia,
Thanaki, is that how you say
anymore.
it? Snake?
Named them.
I think so. And I love the fact that you can actually use this on all skin types because, in salon, like I have a clinic, obviously, I have clinics. So you're always constantly, I mean, obviously you need to prep and you need to prep with these peels too, but you're always very cautious. I'm cautious of skins that can pigment, darker skins, darker Fitzpatricks. How are you with patient selection here? Is it a little bit gentler and easier to use on all different types of skins?
It is. You don't actually have to be prepped. You can actually have these straight away if, you know, the therapist believes that, you know, that skin barrier is intact. I think that's probably the most important thing. As long as that skin barrier is intact, you can actually go in and use these peels, because they're not ruining or stripping that skin barrier. They're actually going to enhance it. They're going to add those amino acids, peptides, and hyaluronic acid, like we've said. So yeah, all skin types, all year round. There is little to no downtime with them as well. Some people will experience some flaking or some peeling, but it's not, I guess, as big as what you would get if you were going into, you know, a doctor's surgery and things like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And in terms of, we were just talking about downtime. In terms of downtime, what can you expect? Like if I wanted to have a peel myself, a BioPeel, because I've been thinking about it, this is definitely on my to-do list.
Oh, you have to have one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to, because I mean, so many people have tried them now, obviously, and
Yeah.
there's a big, huge buzz. I'm definitely going to be one, but I always worry about, you know, downtime. You know, I'm able to go to work. You know, I'm always trying to time things, especially at this time of the year. What can we expect?
So I think everybody is going to be different in this respect. Some people will peel more than others, but majority of my clients that I use these peels on will experience some flakiness and some dryness to the skin. I have had a few clients have excessive peeling, but we've also managed that in clinic with, you know, LEDs and things like that. So little to no downtime is what we advocate for
No.
sure.
Peeling is not a bad thing.
No, not at
I
all.
love it when I shed like a snake.
Yeah, I think it's about educating our clients as well, and just letting them know what they can expect. And I think that's, I'm a huge advocate for that. I think it's really important to be transparent with your clients and let them know, you know, hey, this could happen. And if it does, it's okay. And I'll walk you through every step of the way.
Anastasia, how often do you have BioPeels? Because your skin is just, both of your skins are amazing.
Be honest, every second week.
Every second week, that often you can build up.
I love peels. I love peels.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can build up that. I mean, do you feel like the skin barrier gets strengthened over time with this type of peeling? Because obviously with a traditional peel, you're not going to be doing every 2 weeks.
No, I feel like my skin, especially because I'm struggling with hormonal acne all my life. That's probably one of the reasons I actually started this. I went to beauty field when I was like 17. And yes, and it's and BioPeels have really helped me to control this. And especially, yes, some of the people were uh, like acne comedonic and stuff, like for example ZK, even Bio5, because it's full of hydration and toning, so you're really hydrating your skin. You feel you're feeding the skin with good supplements and at the same time, and you pretty much, and it just, yeah, it just works well.
Amazing. You said you had 3 different types of hyaluronic acid. You know, my mind straight away goes to different molecular weights of the hyaluronic acid straight away, you know, for different penetration and different purposes.
Yeah.
Why specifically did you choose 3 different types of HA?
I guess
Hannah, sorry.
yeah, Hannah.
Oh, sorry. So with our ZK peel, it does have 3 different molecular weights. So it's got a low, medium, and high. So ZK peel, we distribute, or it is from Italy originally.
Oh yes, I know. I spoke to the wonderful inventor.
So, yeah, yes. So we have yeah, which is amazing, and it gives you that, I guess, different hydration and I guess, yeah, capability on the skin in 3 different ways.
Yeah, it's so cool. I actually spoke to the inventor.
Yes, yeah.
He's Italian.
Yes.
He's got a really amazing name, which kind of escapes me right now. What's his name? I thought his surname was his first name, and I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." But he's incredible. He was so full of information. He's a scientist. He's a
Yes.
doctor. He's an inventor. And he's a real advocate for delivering high-end ingredients deep into the skin surface as a treatment rather than just skincare. Obviously, you'd supplement with skincare, but then you have this intense treatment every 2 to 4 weeks to really bring out the results. It was such a fascinating discussion. So if anybody's out there listening, please tune into the podcast about BioPeels because he's pretty incredible. And
And ZK it's just another kind of level of peel as well. It's got some unreal ingredients in there. And one of the ones I want to highlight, which is my favorite, is succinic acid, which is really great for acne and congestion on the skin. And it's ZK peel is the only peel in the world with this particular ingredient in there. And it literally within 48 hours will dry those breakouts out. Like it's unreal.
wow. And so that's, I suppose, the next level of, we use salicylic acid, and then,
And this is a gentler form. It's actually not, it's in the succinic acid is in the hyaluronic acid sort of family. It's not actually, everyone thinks that it's an AHA or a BHA, but it's actually, in the hyaluronic acid family. So it doesn't actually exfoliate the skin. It nourishes the skin. It kills bacteria, which, is amazing. Gentler form.
And Anastasia, you're the one that found, researched. And I remember when we were talking in our discussions, what stood out to me was the amount of research that you did to find the absolute best peel that you would back, and bring into Australia to distribute. What made you specifically go with this technology?
First of all our peels are made in Italy. And I believe Italy is most innovative kind of like technology, I guess.
Yeah, they're up there.
Like farthest in the industry who actually comes up with great sources and great technologies. And to be honest, because biorevitalization itself, back to the dyes, because I know biorevitalization itself as like a little injection, what we call here, we call them boosters, I think, like
Right.
boosting. And but that's kind of something new. I saw thanks to kind of like Russian industry as well, because I kind of follow lots of doctors, and I'm constantly studying in my field and looking for kind of like new products and new innovative technology. And that's what pretty much has comes up. And I'm like, and I got so interested, what is that? And I started actually making more research. I tried it. First time I tried the peels, that was back to New Zealand, where we were like during the COVID. And when we decided just to
Wow.
move my families in Australia, and we decided to make a move and get based here. And I'm like, that was my first thing in my mind, because I become a mom. And of course, I couldn't actually like come back to full-time work as we do. And then I came up from distribution background as well. And I'm like, I got all these skills. I can actually do it myself. That's how I come up, and I start trialing the product, and I got in love, and just got followed every step. And next year we have amazing product coming. I'm really excited.
Yeah. You
Saying that right now, but yes,
Wow.
yeah.
You guys are getting a cult
Busy.
following. Yeah, busy woman. You're really getting a cult following, honestly. There is a movement, ZK Peel, and tell us also all about your suite of products now. I'd love to know what you've got. I keep hearing ZK Peel, but you've got so many other incredible ones in your stable of products as well.
Hannah, yeah, do you want to talk
Yeah, I
about
can go. So we have Harmony Castle, which is your bio revitalizing pills. We have the Bio T2 pill in that. We also have a range of skincare, which is Biosis, which is a pre and postbiotic skincare. We have the ZK pill. We have the Lucy egg exosomes as well, which have been really popular.
Ooh, what's that? I didn't know you had exosomes.
So yeah, we have exosomes from Korea. Anastasia, do you want to?
No, so they're like plant-based, so the exosomes are, because we know it's three type of different exosomes, so it's plant-based, synthetic, and made from human and source. And ours one is more safer, so they are I believe ascetic. What is it? As can you
They're plant-based, aren't they?
Plant-based, yeah.
Yeah.
plant-based, yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're really good for regenerating the skin. So they have Centella Asiatica,
That's
Asiatic.
right.
So it's more like safer ingredients. So it's works really good on firmness, elasticity. So it's really good for brightening the skin. So we use it with microneedling.
Oh, I
So
love that.
yeah,
Mm.
it's got PDRN as well, as we know all the buzz around it at the moment. And it's got like collagen, vitamins, growth factors. So it's got full of pretty much good supplements in one product. Yeah.
Wow. Do you use these peels and the exosomes and the skincare in combination? How do you set up your, because obviously, I mean, as I was saying, you're getting a cult following, but you're also having, a complete suite of tools for therapists to be able to use. How do you go about structuring your treatment plans with ZK peels, exosomes, the Biosis skincare, which is very cool, by the way. I had a look at it and I was blown away.
I think we work a lot with clinics or salons to really help them where they need it. We have come up with some really great protocols around using the pills and the exosomes together, how we can incorporate needling or LEDs. So it's pretty much based on the clinic or the salon needs. I usually will sit down with them via email or will correspond via Zoom, and I can always help them integrate it also into their already existing lines of skincare. And I think that's a really great thing about Innovation Beauty Lab is that we don't have any opening orders. So you can order as little or as much as you like. And yeah, I'm always an email away. I know Anastasia's always an email away to really help, clinics and salons integrate it into their already existing lines. So I guess that's also another really cool thing about ZK and our BioPeels is that it can all be integrated with other skincare lines, not just us.
Yeah,
And there's no barrier to entry. You've removed that barrier. Why did you decide to do that, Anastasia? That's brilliant, by the way. Coming as a clinic owner, that just my eyes.
I know, me too.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the question.
Why did you decide to remove the opening order? Like you
Remove
combine,
open in order.
yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. I because itself the pills are they're a bit compatible with the price because they are premium range, I'll say so. So they are we're talking about say $20 per treatment. It's not like originally when traditional pills they normally like $5 per treatment or $6 per treatment. But here's just a bit more, and it's kind of like I didn't really want to push these boundaries, and especially because you don't really need any prep or aftercare, because it can be a sanicide, so it can be fitted to any range in the clinic. So it can be added to any treatment like microcurrent, hydrofacial, like anything. And it's like so why not? And especially coming from the small field because I got really got my passion in beauty always been there. So I always had my clinic. So I always had my salon, and I got clinic in Bundle and Gold Coast. And I'm like, yeah, coming from the small perspective, like the small clinic owner, when sometimes we can't, or like we can't go like above like and spend like 4,000, 5,000, like $3,000. And sometimes you just want to get in and just trial, and that's what probably makes us unique as well, I think, because of small order. But still, it comes in a box of 5, and it's about 20 treatments per box. So
Oh, that's very cool.
yeah, so
It's
that's
just
probably why we kind of like, because it's already comes in kind of like in a box. So it's not, yeah.
You know what you've done is actually you're coming from a therapist perspective, a
Mm.
business owner's perspective, and then you're like, I need to source for starters, I need to source products that work, treatments that work, high impact treatments where people are going to see a difference. And then I'm going to remove the barrier to entry and make everybody be able to afford to bring this into their clinics because sometimes, as a supplier as well, because I'm a supplier as well, you get caught up in the oh, you need to create this opening order or oh, you need to, but what you're doing is you're creating hurdles for people maybe possibly to be able to try the product or we've got so many sole operators, small clinics. The landscape of our industry's changed. It hasn't, Hannah, like
Yeah,
over since COVID.
100%.
We don't have like we do have the mega clinics now,
Mm.
and big clinics, but it really has changed to a more one-on-one or a couple of therapists in a clinic. And I think the way you've set up Innovation Beauty Lab is really for the therapist.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
absolutely. And coming from, just opening a studio as well, like I don't have huge funds behind me yet. I'm saying yet, putting it
I
out
like
there.
it.
So yeah, that was also a huge thing for me. And especially when I started with Innovation Beauty Lab back in March, I love that. And the clinics or the clinic owners that I've spoken to are like, wow, they really love that there's no opening order and they don't have to commit to that $3,000 or $4,000, which, is really exciting.
Yeah, it really is. And I love that this is just the sense because we've been working together now through ABIC and you have come on board as Anastasia as such a generous supply member of ABIC and that's wonderful. The decision as well, you're a newer type of distributing company. It always fascinates me. I think, straight away, people such as yourself come rush to the party to support the industry. So ABIC is, it's not a marketing channel. We do comms. Obviously, we communicate about education and about the wonderful innovations in our industry. But you could be, spending your money on marketing or ROI, but you decided to go, I'm going to support the industry and help an industry body to thrive. Why did you decide to give back so generously to the industry?
It's a great community, first of all. It's a great community of all of us, and we're doing a great thing for people, first of all. And yeah, I just to be honest, I listen to your podcast pretty much like if not pretty much every week. I didn't miss
Oh,
anyone.
you're gorgeous.
And I just love it. Just what you give to community. That's yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. I mean, the joining ABIC is beyond just, getting on a podcast and doing all those things. It really is. We're fighting for our industry. We're
Yeah,
fighting for our rights as
yeah.
therapists, as beauty therapists and business owners. And now we finally have a voice for that. So thank you so much. But, the vibe that I got on when I met you both, I was like, this is a community vibe. Like you're there literally for your partners. You exist for your partners. It's, Anastasia, you're saying to me, I'll pick up phone calls day and night.
Yeah.
You're there and you train them and you support them and you help them and you're like a friend. It is a more deeper, sort of meaningful, rather than just you're a supplier. Why did you adopt that philosophy? Is it just part of your culture or?
That's probably part of my culture, and I do love to give. And yeah, just as a matter of helping each other to grow, to be honest, if the clinic will grow now, this means I'm gonna grow as well. And it's just and I want to give as much as information I can. And yeah, I'm always there to help and support the clinics and support in the way we can like build protocols around what treatment you do as well in clinics, so we can help with that. Lovely Hannah can
Yeah, I
always
love that. I love how you help you
Yeah.
tailor your approach. And it's
Yeah.
just such a, like, honestly, really, really cool bunch of people at Innovation Beauty Lab, and incredible innovative products. I definitely am going to try a BioPeel, a Zico peel. I'm into it. I
You
really want
are.
to do
You
it.
have to do it.
And then we'll come back and we'll do like, hey, this is what happened to my skin post to show
Yes.
everybody. Thank you so much for today. I really, really want to do a follow-up with your other brands as well, because you do have this really cool skincare brand, everyone, that's I was looking at it, and I'm a formulator. I was blown away by the innovation behind and the science behind the skincare and the way that your peels and the skincare work together. If anybody really wants to know more, please reach out to Innovation Beauty Labs. They're in our supplier directory from ABIC, so you can find them there as well. But we'll put some links in the bios there. But do you have any final words, ladies, before we wrap up?
Just a big thank you to you for having us on today. I think
You're welcome. It's super
yeah,
fun.
it's amazing, and it's really exciting to be able to get Innovation Beauty Lab's name out there, and the amazing pills that we have.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please do come back. Thanks, everyone, for listening.